Welcome to the fascinating journey of Japanese fishermen on the high seas. Today, we will take you to a world that is not only full of hardship but also brings a sense of pride and passion for fishing. On modern boats, they overcome the waves to catch hundreds of tons of fish every day. With the catching, processing and preservation processes carried out on the spot, this is not only a profession, but also the inheritance of a maritime cultural tradition that has existed for hundreds of years. Japan, a country famous for its culture closely connected to the sea, has long considered fishing an indispensable part of life, with more than 6,000 large and small islands. The Sea of Japan is one of the richest fishing grounds in the world. Not only famous fish such as tuna, mackerel, herring, but this sea also provides other types of seafood such as squid, octopus and scallops, all of which are valuable ingredients for Japanese cuisine. On modern ships, fishermen do not simply catch fish but also carry out all necessary procedures to ensure the highest quality products when they reach consumers. A typical Japanese fishing boat is 50 to 100 meters long. Specially designed to withstand harsh sea conditions, the ship is equipped with a radar system to detect schools of fish underwater, allowing fishermen to accurately determine their location and movement. A modern GPS positioning system helps the ship easily move to the desired fishing grounds. In addition, devices to measure the temperature and salinity of the seawater are also installed to help fishermen predict where fish species tend to gather. One of the highlights of these fishing vessels is the automation system. From netting, pulling the net to processing and preserving the fish, most of the stages are supported by advanced machinery. This not only increases labor productivity but also minimizes risks for fishermen when working at sea. The most common fishing method used by Japanese fishermen is the large purse seine. This type of net is designed to encircle a large area of fish, with a net length of up to hundreds of meters. This process begins when the ship's radar detects a large school of fish moving underwater. Immediately, fishermen deploy the net by dropping it from the deck. The net is designed in a circular shape, effectively encircling the school of fish, when the bottom of the net is retracted like a giant bag. The entire school of fish is caught inside. To pull the net up, the vessels use a powerful electric winch system, which helps reduce labor and increase harvesting speed. This process requires a great deal of coordination between crew members. Each person has a specific role, from observing the movements of the fish, operating the machinery, to handling the nets. It is a picture of professionalism and solidarity, built up over years of experience and tradition. As soon as the fish are brought onto the deck, the preliminary processing begins. This is an important part to ensure that the fish retains its maximum freshness before reaching the consumer or the processing plant. High-value fish species such as tuna or mackerel are often prioritized for preliminary processing. On board, an automated conveyor system is used to move the fish through the preliminary processing stages. Skilled workers quickly sort the fish by size and type. The fish are then fed into a slaughtering machine, where unnecessary parts such as organs and bones are removed. Next, the fish are washed with a high-pressure washer, completely removing any remaining impurities. One of the most advanced technologies on modern Japanese fishing vessels is the super-fast freezing system. With extremely low temperatures, around -60 degrees Celsius, the fish is frozen immediately after being processed. This method not only maintains the freshness but also preserves the flavor and nutrition of the fish during transportation. Offshore fishing is not an easy job. Fishermen often face harsh weather conditions such as big storms, high waves and strong winds. In such situations, the safety of the entire crew depends on the skills and experience of the captain and close coordination among the members. In addition, maintaining the operation of equipment and machinery on board is also a big challenge. A small incident can disrupt the entire fishing process, causing great economic losses. However, Japanese fishermen always maintain an optimistic and determined spirit, considering each challenge as an opportunity to train themselves. One of the most remarkable stories of Japanese fishermen's perseverance and determination is that of Mr. Sato, a veteran fisherman in Hokkaido. Every year, he and his crew spend 6 months at sea catching tuna. Mr. Sato's story is a testament to the dedication and love of the Japanese fishermen. Every trip to sea is a challenge. Mr. Sato shared, "Sometimes the sea is calm, sometimes the waves are big, but the important thing is that we always maintain a united team. We are not just colleagues but also family." A trip to sea for Mr. Sato can last from 10 to 15 days. Depending on the fishing situation and the weather, during that time, he and his colleagues have to work day and night, harvesting, processing and preserving fish. Although the work is hard and sometimes dangerous, for Mr. Sato, it is a life he loves. In the Japanese fishing industry, tuna, Funnus, has always been one of the most valuable fish species. With its large size and delicious meat, tuna is not only popular in Japan but also exported to many other countries. Tuna is divided into many types, of which bluefin tuna is the most expensive. An adult bluefin tuna can weigh up to 200 kilograms and is worth up to millions of yen in auctions at large fish markets such as Tsukiji in Tokyo. Bluefin tuna is the main ingredient in famous Japanese sushi and sashimi, so it is always sought after by high-end restaurants. In addition to tuna, other fish such as mackerel, herring, and flounder are also fish caught by Japanese fishermen. These fish species not only have high meat value but are also ingredients for traditional dishes such as tempura, or are processed into canned dishes, serving domestic and international consumption markets. In addition, Japan also produces a large amount of squid and octopus. These seafood species also account for a large part of the marine fishing economy. Squid and octopus are often consumed in dishes such as grilled squid, steamed octopus, or exported to countries such as Korea, China and Southeast Asian countries. Japan's fishing industry brings great economic value. According to data from the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries of Japan, MAFF, each year, the fishing industry contributes about $5.3 billion United States dollars to the national economy. This is an impressive number, demonstrating the importance of this industry to the Japanese economy. The annual fish harvest in Japan ranges from 4 to 5 million tons. Of these, tuna, mackerel and herring account for the majority of production. However, due to pressure from overfishing and climate change, catches have been on a downward trend in recent years. This has led to an increase in the value of seafood, while also raising concerns about the sustainability of the industry. Japanese fishermen face many challenges in maintaining fish production and quality. They not only need to comply with regulations on sustainable fishing, but also have to deal with competition from other countries in the region such as Korea, China and Southeast Asian countries. Compared to other countries, Japan's fishing methods are clearly different in terms of techniques and processes. One of the outstanding features of the Japanese fishing industry is the use of large purse seiens and modern fishing vessels. Meanwhile, many other countries still use traditional methods such as trawls or trawls. Japanese fishermen mainly fish offshore, in deep water areas where fish move more. They also use positioning devices and radar to detect schools of fish underwater, which helps improve fishing efficiency. In contrast, other countries such as Vietnam, Thailand, or Indonesia mainly fish close to shore, using trawls or trawls to harvest seafood. This leads to differences in fish production and quality between countries. Although Japan is one of the most advanced countries in fishing technology, it is also facing problems with overfishing. The Japanese government has implemented many measures to reduce the negative impacts of fishing on the environment, including conservation programs and regulations limiting catches. The fishing industry, while providing great economic value, also has negative impacts on the environment. Overexploitation of fish species can lead to serious declines in seafood populations. This affects not only fishermen but also marine ecosystems. To address this problem, Japan has implemented environmental protection measures such as regulations on limiting the number of fish that can be caught each year, strengthening control of fishing activities and releasing fish into conservation areas. Modern fishing vessels are also equipped with systems to monitor and report on fish harvests to ensure that fishing activities do not exceed permitted levels. The Japanese government is also encouraging fishermen to switch to sustainable fishing methods, such as using nets that minimize the impact on small fish or other marine life. Fishermen are also focusing on protecting endangered species, such as bluefin tuna, through implementing appropriate conservation strategies. Thank you for continuing to follow our journey to explore Japan's fishing industry. Hopefully, through this article, you have a clear and complete view of the work of Japanese fishermen and the importance of this industry to the country's economy and culture. One of the factors that makes the Japanese fishing industry different is the onboard fish processing process, to ensure the quality and freshness of the product when it reaches consumers. Modern fishing boats are equipped with automatic processing systems, making fish processing faster and more efficient. Once the fish are pulled from the sea, the fishermen begin sorting and processing immediately. Bluefin tuna, mackerel, flounder and other fish are brought to the processing areas on board. The fishermen use specialized knives to cut open the fish, clean the organs, remove unnecessary parts such as heads and fins, before packing them in cold boxes for storage. During the processing process, each fish is carefully inspected to ensure there are no wounds or signs of decomposition. These steps require meticulousness and experience, because if not done correctly, the quality of the fish can be seriously affected. This not only affects the value of the fish but also reduces the safety when consumed. Modern technology also helps improve the efficiency of fish processing. Many large fishing vessels in Japan now use automatic machinery systems to quickly cut, clean and classify fish. This reduces labor and increases productivity. These systems can also help analyze fish quality through sensors to ensure that products meet standards before being packaged and transported to processing facilities. Although Japan's fishing industry is highly developed and brings great economic value, Japanese fishermen still face many challenges. One of the biggest problems is the decline of marine resources. According to research, many fish species in Japan are on the decline due to overfishing. Bluefin tuna, one of the most important fish species in Japan's fishing industry, is seriously threatened. Overfishing of tuna over the past decades has caused a sharp decline in the population of this fish. This not only affects the fishing industry but also threatens the survival of these fish species in the wild. In addition, climate change is also a factor affecting the fishing industry in Japan. Rising ocean temperatures can alter fish movements, making it difficult for fishermen to find and catch them. Extreme weather events, such as typhoons, can also disrupt fishing schedules and cause damage to boats. To address these challenges, Japan has adopted a variety of innovative solutions to maintain sustainable fishing. One important solution is the establishment of marine protected areas, where fishing is restricted or banned to allow fish species to recover. The Japanese government has also implemented programs to protect and restore marine resources, including raising tuna in aquaculture facilities, seafood before releasing them into the sea. In addition, Japanese fishermen are also using advanced technology to minimize their environmental impact. For example, fishing nets are now designed to avoid catching small fish or unwanted marine life. This helps maintain ecological balance and protect other marine animals. Japanese fishermen also pay attention to minimizing the amount of plastic and other waste when they go to sea. Many fishing boats are now equipped with systems to collect trash and waste to ensure that they are not discharged directly into the sea. Publicity campaigns on marine and environmental protection are also held to raise public awareness of the importance of maintaining the health of marine ecosystems. The Japanese government plays an important role in maintaining and developing a sustainable fishing industry. Government policies include strict control of catch quantities, monitoring fishing activities through satellite tracking systems, and requiring fishermen to implement environmental protection measures. The government also provides financial support to fishermen so that they can adopt new technologies and improve working conditions. In addition to domestic support, Japan is also involved in international organizations to protect global marine resources. Organizations such as the International Commission for the Conservation of Atlantic Tuna, ICCAT, and the Northeast Pacific Fisheries Organization, NPFC, have cooperated with Japan to implement measures to protect and maintain international marine resources. The fishing industry in Japan is not only an important part of the economy but also a long-standing cultural heritage of the country. Japanese fishermen, with their dedication, efforts and love for the profession, have overcome many challenges to maintain a sustainable industry, contributing to the development of the economy and protecting marine resources. Modern fishing methods, combined with environmental protection measures, will help Japanese fishermen continue their journey in the coming years, ensuring the sustainable development of the fishing industry, while protecting and maintaining the richness of the ocean for future generations. Since the fishing industry has developed strongly, Japanese fishermen have continuously innovated and created to improve efficiency and ensure the sustainable exploitation of marine resources. It is the creativity in technology and techniques that has helped the fishing industry in Japan maintain its strength. Despite facing increasingly greater challenges from the environment and changes in the world, One of the important factors that makes the Japanese fishing industry different is the strong application of advanced technologies. Modern fishing vessels are not only sturdy vessels that can withstand wind and waves, but are also equipped with high-tech equipment that makes fishing more efficient. Modern GPS positioning systems help fishermen easily locate and navigate their vessels to potential fishing areas. Sensor and radar technology is also used to track fish schools under the sea, helping fishermen quickly detect and approach areas with high fish density. These technologies not only reduce fishing time but also increase the ability to find high-value fish species. Another technology widely used in the Japanese fishing industry is the automatic net system. The nets are intelligently designed, capable of adjusting size and depth depending on the type of fish being caught. This not only helps protect small fish species but also helps protect the marine ecosystem from negative impacts. Automatic nets help reduce overfishing, thereby ensuring the regeneration of fish species. Marine resources management and environmental protection. To protect marine resources sustainably, the Japanese government has implemented a series of policies to minimize the negative impacts of fishing on the marine environment. One of the most important measures is to enforce strict regulations on fishing, including regulations on the number and size of fish that can be caught, and banning the fishing of certain endangered species. Japan's marine environmental protection policies also include controlling and minimizing the amount of plastic and other waste discharged into the sea. Fishing vessels are now required to be equipped with waste treatment systems, ensuring that no toxic substances or waste are discharged into the ocean. This helps protect marine biodiversity while minimizing the risk of pollution to the marine environment. In addition, Japan cooperates with countries and international organizations to protect global marine resources. Organizations such as the Fisheries Agency and the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization has cooperated with Japan to develop international fisheries and marine conservation programs. This cooperation not only helps protect marine resources but also raises international awareness of marine environmental protection. Sustainable development and future of Japan's fishing industry. The future of Japan's fishing industry will continue to be closely linked to sustainable development and environmental protection. Japanese fishermen are increasingly aware of their responsibility to protect marine resources and to maintain this traditional craft for future generations. They not only fish for a living but also consider it an indispensable part of maintaining the culture and values of the country. The development of the seafood processing industry in Japan also plays an important role in maintaining the sustainability of the fishing industry. Modern processing plants use high technology to preserve fish, ensuring that the products that reach consumers are always fresh and safe. Preservation methods such as freezing, drying and vacuum packaging not only help maintain the quality of fish but also reduce waste and increase the value of the product. At the same time, tourism is becoming an important factor in the development of the fishing industry. Tours involving visiting fishing vessels, learning about traditional fishing and seafood processing processes are becoming increasingly popular. This not only provides additional income for fishermen but also raises tourists' awareness of the importance of protecting marine resources and fishing. Conclusion: the Japanese fishing industry is an integral part of the country's economy and culture. Despite many challenges, Japanese fishermen always find creative solutions to protect marine resources and develop the industry sustainably. By combining tradition and modern technology, Japan's fishing industry has been making a great contribution to the economic development of not only Japan but also the international community. From the use of high technology